Hey there, Leo Sun, Leo Moon, Leo Rising. It's Maggie from Moon Directed. Welcome to the channel where we work with the energy to see how we can best utilize it to move our life forward in the most positive way possible. I have a channeled message for you that's very interesting. We'll get to that in just a second. But I do want to take a moment to ask you to go ahead and hit that thumbs up button and show support for this channel. I really appreciate it. I know that you have many channels that you could choose to watch, and so I really do appreciate that you select this one. And if you find that are things resonating with you, go ahead and leave me a comment and let me know what that is. Hit the subscribe button. And if you do, hit the notification bell so you'll know when I am you'll be notified when I go live, which I do on Monday nights. I call it Monday Night Live. We go live and I pull cards for each sign of the zodiac, and then I will answer questions for about half an hour afterwards. These cards today. All right, so your channeled message. I see what's happening here. Okay, your channeled message was it was really dark, and then I saw the green eyes, and I'm like, oh, we have the panther. Wow, this stork card keeps showing up. You are sign number 7 or 8, and it shows up. So you were stalking through the underbrush, and there was, I could see the stars. I really didn't see the moonlight. And then but I saw what you were watching. It was like, you were going around a danger. It looked like a hunting party. But then you came through the other side of the woods, and then there was an opportunity for dinner. I really couldn't see what it was, but I don't think that stopped you. I saw something moving in the dark, and then I heard that song, The Eye of the Tiger, kicked in. And so I feel like there's something that you've been dodging, trying to work your way through. How do I avoid being a victim, and how do I come out victorious in the end? And we do have a full moon that's happening in your sign on the 28th. And so I feel like that will illuminate the situation, and you're going to know a lot of stuff. But the Eye of the Tiger tells me you're going to be victorious. But I think you still have to get through until we get to that full moon so that you can see your way forward, where there's enough light to see what it is that you're going after. Because even though you're a panther and you see well in the dark, I can't make out what the prey is, so I'm not really sure. So, all right, let's get into the cards. So I don't think I mentioned it. This is for the Aquarius sun sign season. So this is for January 19th through February 17th. And Aquarius is your 7th house of partnership. So it could be business or personal. And that is, of course, if you are an Aquarius rising. Otherwise, it's just it's the energy of Aquarius, which is, it is using your intuition for the greater good is really what I usually get from Aquarian energy. It's seeing things from a different perspective. It's having a different perspective and a different way of looking at things. So, all right, let's go. So your overall energy is you have the stork. And the stork means that there is some kind of a change coming. It is a long awaited, right? Stork represents 9 months. It's something that we generally know it's coming. It just hasn't happened yet. So, but I feel like you are nearing the end. I don't think this is something that's starting now. You have to wait 9 months for. It feels more like the energy of you've been aware. You've been aware of this change. And you're going to know when it happens. You're not going to miss it. So If you haven't been here before, welcome. This is how I do the 9-card spread that I do for the monthly readings. I do weekly readings on Mondays that I'll cover the Moon Astrology, and they're set up differently. But this is thoughts, feelings, actions, past, present, future, for the sun sign season of Aquarius. And the heart of the matter, the key to the situation here, is the movement forward. So there is movement forward. We have the movement forward card for the key to the situation. We have the overall energy of the movement forward. But again, he's standing still. And so I feel like you're not there yet, but I think you're well aware that movement forward is going to be needed. In the recent past, you've been looking for signs of abundance. You've been looking for signs and signals of where's the good luck, where's the fortune, what's the right way to go. Tracking things down. I also feel like information came to you that brought you luck. That you stumbled into something, you found out something, you're like, oh. It's sort of like when the panther stumbled onto the prey. Like he was trying to avoid the hunting party and stumbled onto prey. I mean, that's good luck, right? How do you change the situation? It's a higher perspective. In the area of transformation, to get the tower in Lenormand is not the tower of Tarot. This one is security. This is safety. This is a higher perspective. This is I just keep getting protection out of it for you guys. There's a sense of being protected, divinely guided and protected. That must be where the luck is coming from here. In the area of the future, you are thinking about a new community. We have the garden here, although I have to say, when I'm talking to Leo and I get the garden card and I've got the statue here that's up on a pedestal, I almost feel like you're going to find a situation where you're put back up on a pedestal, where you are victorious. I also saw in the vision the 6 of Wands card. And so I feel like there is something where you are moving towards some sort of victory, some kind of recognition for a job well done. Like navigating through a situation that was difficult and tough and people were coming at you. So it could have been at work, it could have been personal, but you're navigating your way through, and in fact, you're going to get what it is that you need to be successful, right? So in order for a panther to feel successful, he needs to have dinner. What do you consider successful, right? Wow, yeah, okay, long-awaited change is right. You have had a lot of doubts and concerns about making this transformation, about this fairy sprinkling the fairy dust on the snake, helping the snake to shed its skin. That's in the past, though, so I feel like you're, okay, so, all right, shedding the skin, and now where do I go from here? Like that, that's not, and now we're going to move forward. So I feel like there's a lot of luck in the way that the change happened. The change benefited you. The change benefited you. And in the heart space, you have the sun. Definitely benefited by the way things are moving forward. Definitely stepping into your power, right? The sun. Leo, whatever is going on here, whatever you're left behind, this long-awaited change, you come out like a rock star. Okay, again, it is, the obstacle has been how to move forward. We have the ship here, but this is a ship that's moving forward cautiously, trying to follow its guidance of its dreams and spiritual guidance and the light of the moon, the intuition, trying to find the way forward. But it's in the area of obstacles, and so I think somebody had to come along with a little fairy dust and create the transformation. So I'm not sure that you generated the transformation as much as circumstances helped to generate it, and other things, and you were like, I don't think this is a gift. I don't think this is a good thing, but I can tell you that it is. Look at these cards. And then we have currently, your friends are stepping up for you. You're going to figure out who's loyal, who's on your side. Seek out your friends, seek out like-minded people, seek out the community that works for you, that helps you. In the area of stability, you have a cross. The thing about this cross that's really interesting, let me see if I can get it close enough so you can see. She's sitting there looking bored, waiting for, something to come to her to create stability. And I'm going to be curious to see what the clarifiers are. I feel like if you're sitting around waiting for success to come to you, that you're missing the boat, so to speak, because here you're supposed to be navigating by your intuition and following what your path. So here it says, signs from heaven, thank you for sending me the reminders of your presence. So again, this change, I feel like this change was not necessarily orchestrated by you, but totally benefits you, whether or not you recognize it yet. And there's a need for you to create your own stability. This is in the action phase. You're supposed to be creating your own stability, and if you're sitting there waiting for someone else to create it for you, I think you might be missing it, because the panther can't sit around and wait for somebody to bring him dinner. He has to go get it, right? Well, I think it's the females that hunt. So, in the area of the heart space, it says positive energy. Surround yourself with positive people, situations, and avoid negativity. Counting your blessings, looking for the happiness in your heart, being happy in the moment. That's how you create your own luck. Okay, look at this. We have the dog here, and we have the dog again. Be disciplined in your home and community life. So do what needs to be done to take care of yourself. But you also have the gray squirrel. Find new waves of problem solving. And you can call on Archangel Raphael to help you. So find new ways to problem solve. You can't sit there and just expect it's going to come to you. You're going to have to do something. Right? I feel like change was kind of thrust upon you, but it was divinely orchestrated. It was for your benefit. It didn't happen to you, it happened for you. And if you could take the perspective of, I'm being guided and protected and lovingly, what's happening is for my best interest. Because it is almost as though Spirit's ready to move forward and you're still looking to the past. Right? Looking to the past, looking to the past, looking to the past. It's time to look forward. It's time to move forward. And you're going to have to do something to create the next steps. Like the change was coming. I think you knew that. I think that you may have tried to avoid it on a certain level. But it happened anyway. And it happened for your greater good. It really did. Which isn't a really easy thing to say, right? But so often, last year, the divine had their hands on everything. Changes were happening all over the place that, the divine was bringing the pieces into divine order. But this year is the year where we take the pieces that we were given, the puzzle that we're looking at now, and we're like, okay, so we have a new jigsaw puzzle. There's a new picture that needs to be created. Now we have to get to work and start creating it. And I feel like it's one of those puzzles that has, like, the pieces can fit together in multiple places and you can create your own picture. So you kind of got to decide what it is you want to create for yourself. Oh, this is so wonderful. You have the Star Mother. You are loved. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. That's your affirmation for the month. The Universal Mother loves and supports me totally. You're being watched over. You are being guided. You are being protected. You are being watched over. You are being guided. You are being protected. You have, signs from heaven. Like, stay in the positive energy. All I can say is, you're going to have to make some changes. You're going to have to make some decisions. And the thing about choices decision making is there's really no wrong. There's just choices. And you make one, and then you go, okay, so here's where I'm at. Where do I go next? Here's where I'm at. Where do I go next? I think it's a Price is Right game where they like go from one number to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next, and you see where you are, and that helps you decide where you're going next. So there's lots of ways to get to where you're going, but you have to take a step forward. You're going to have to move forward. Spirit's ready to roll. The outcome looks really beautiful. Okay? All right. Well, stay in touch. Let me know what's going on with you. This was just a straightforward message. So come and hang out with me on Monday night. If you want a little clarity, I can pull some cards for you. So that's Monday Night Live, 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, 4:30 Pacific time. And it's already Tuesday morning at that time in Sydney, Australia at 11:30 a.m. So come and hang out, and we will help you navigate through here. But ultimately, you need to find the creative new way to move forward. It's kind of like a chess game, and yours is the next move. All right? You guys take care. Talk to you soon.